Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins set to go now, and their veteran quarterback leading them onto the field. He's played a lot of places, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick's the kind of guy you want on your team in every situation, whether you want him to be your starter, whether you want him to bridge and help a rookie out like Tua Tagovailoa. It doesn't matter. He can fit every spot you're looking for. He's in the second year of a 2-year deal with and anytime he's on the field, there could be some Fitzmagic.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. First carry now for Jordan Howard. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he takes it down to 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, and It's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries, but last year started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
Eagle first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Ellis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Complete. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. And even 40 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
What's up, hey? Hey, one time for the one time, yo. Yeah, man, I'm screaming on the PlayStation.
First and goal at the 1.
Just like you and everything. You already know.
Wentz to throw again. This is
yes, that's a touchdown. Woo, right there.
Touchdown.
It's like that bad 21 stuff. Yeah, but you gotta get the game.
1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Cool. Yeah, man, I got NBA 20.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
I think this game, too.
On the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight.
I miss coming to my streams, though. I be like, damn, Faye be like, when Faye has off days, but when he don't have to go to work, he don't come to speak on his off days. I be like, damn, you got the off days. You tell me my stream one time when your off days, you know, but I ain't understanding, you know. It's all good. It's all good, you know. It's all good. Let's see, yeah.
Jake Elliott on for the.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. unless they move these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a short kick taken about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Right there, go there, stay there.
He'll get this up only to about the 33. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick.
Right, knock that out of here. Get that out of here.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18.
Oh! Right there.
6-0 our score after one.
Score Eagles 6. Dolphins nothing.
No. Stay in the dome room.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Wentz now on first down. Gonna look deep for
right there.
And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Wentz to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Oh,
And he'll be taken
fast.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Oh, you just got Madden. You got Madden 21.
Utilizing
Oh
his
yeah,
big
Madden
target.
21.
He didn't
Cool.
overthink
Check
it.
out my boy.
Understands the catch
Check out my
radius.
boy.
Understands that he knows how to use his
He
body
is
to
like the
keep
best
defenders away from the
2K21
ball.
player.
Puts it right out there
Like he's
for
good
the
at
nice
2K21. Like you should definitely check out his stream sometimes. As fast as you check his streams out, because he's good at 2K. He's good at 2K21. He's good at Call of Duty, Modern Warfare and all that stuff. Like you should check him out sometimes because he's so good.
Wentz now on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Oh, what's his name? It's right there in the chat. It's right at the top. You have to look at the top. It says Payne Range right there. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And you can see out the my channel too. I stream other games too. Other videos too, so. Oh, he's saying
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the
I
numbers.
think he lost track of the time left in the play
What I was
clock.
saying
He
is,
probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run.
Go to his
and just
channel,
lost
watch
track
his
and it cost
streams,
him.
and and leave a comment, like, and hit the red button on the channel and turn on his bell, so all that stuff. So that's support,
The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. Again, it's Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 34-yard line.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And Madden NFL 21, so, I do stream I do those games, and yeah, so I play with some other games, so, you want to check those out.
Here's second and 10.
Yeah, time runs out.
Delayed game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess he just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Right there,
And he's got another first down as he's brought down
You should
at
come
the
to his
Dolphins'
stream, because he streams like early in the morning.
23 yards the pickup there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I used to do 8 o'clock, but I switched to now because I did early for people, so that's just the whole thing I'm doing now. Payne, Little Spaz just subbed to your channel and stuff. So he just subbed to your channel and things.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Right there, got that touchdown. Hey, what I'm talking about right there.
With 2 first-half touchdown
Nothing.
and the
Come on, man,
Eagles
I ain't
out
doing
of their
anything.
lead.
Wow.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was. That last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche really behind the Eagles?
Yeah, make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
That's just how it is.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Yeah, basketball side, we playing on both, like on the basketball side. Sixers playing over here, LA playing over there, Lakers playing over there. But you know what? We ain't gonna go there because if I go there, it's gonna be a situation where I'm gonna have to calm myself from it. You know, it's a whole other situation. Like,
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
For first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Miami set to take over. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I got Instagram. Yeah.
Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he'll
I'm with my friends and
that second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So, yeah.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
I got the female ones too. If you got like you want to get your friends, girlfriend, something.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami.
I'm trying to put on some more stuff on that side too. So.
First kick 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested. Big-time plays, and right now, that's why their team's in the lead.
He's a good one. He's all about sneakers and stuff. Yeah, he's all about sneakers and things.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Wow.
Fans enjoy the conversation post. Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
Third down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Yeah, we got my girl D up in here. He's in the building.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this you goes fast. I'm trying to make sure because I want to make sure that's you because, you know, I'm checking out the Instagram right now. It's going good. It's going good. I see we playing that Tony Hawk game. That Tony Hawk, you know, new game. I know, man, that game was good, man. I might want to get there.
Now,
If we want to get to the game.
This is taken in by Jeffrey.
He's good.
Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Here we go. Extra point right here.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. A drive there of just 4 plays.
I know. Really, I don't think you can get in, so you know the tricks and stuff, though. Yeah, I got this new person who's in the stream right now, Lil Spats, yo. Lil Spats is cool dude. You check him out. And Payne was in the stream too. You know Payne originally, you know him. And Lil Spats, that's another one.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Jakeem Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Those games are always stop.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Fitzpatrick, and an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass right there.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along. Because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team? This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's taken to the 26. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up second
and 10. Wentz now to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Right there.
All the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's Ertz all day. That replay. Right there, caught him.
Game so far as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball close. What's in the back? 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things.
Look at that score. You see that? Eagles 20, Dolphins 0. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
When that one dude got stuck to the cages, I'm like, how did he get stuck to the cages? When playing cages with one of the people we never seen him, like, and then both of the players got stuck to the cage. Like, he's been worried. It's like, wait a minute, y'all play cages, and then both of these players got stuck to the cage.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Taylor. And And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
I got 2 characters I made out there. I made Jabari Richards and then Mr. Smartphone, and I made Byrock was the center for a while. Yeah, I'm working on a menu right now, so yeah.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Taylor. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Philadelphia.
That was a good play. That was a good play, too.
Now Taylor on 1st down. There's Jalen Rager, his first
right
catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a game.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside there to make the grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Oh, that was not good.
He tipped it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields this way up at the 17. A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Number 20,
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. When the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Taylor. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ellis. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
He's going to right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 43 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Taylor. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give them a big check mark for that one.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Now 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Taylor will throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Alex Ellis. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for J.J. Arcega.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This just a 24-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Back now in Miami. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Ridgeway breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. when to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run, when to get rid of the football and not take the sack, when to just go ahead and go down.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jannard Avery providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And shedding his way forward. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw is Taylor. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's an excellent pickup of 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. During these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because,
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, his 2nd sack of the night.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brandon
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. The 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Taylor to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on.
Hey, sometimes you see how this team is. Don't forget he's ducking things like reaching the ball. What are you doing?
In the end zone.
It's laughable right now.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Miami set to take over. And right now these guys shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them putting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, man, I changed my streaming time, man. Instead of being 8 o'clock like I normally have it, we got to 6 p.m. now.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
But if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Taylor going to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. 20. This ball complete to Rager.
First down, yes.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. J.J. Arthega, right side, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Taylor. This is caught. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Flags.
Defense.
Give the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. 7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Give him 9 on the play, and the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
This game.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring,
ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From South Florida, good night, everybody.
going up. A champ, the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the. Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, how did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a four and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the middle.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only X-Factor players will have zone abilities.
This is second nature, all is automatic. You fools heard Jesus well.
Training.
Ay, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, can't put it.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We gotta get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
You have got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. Philadelphia Eagles taking on Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New England Patriots. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game. And then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan, so there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And a dump off to White. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
And the Patriot.
James White with a good catch and picks up a first down out of the backfield. He's been such a weapon for this New England offense. Over 300 catches in the last 5 seasons, including 72 in 2019. Still wondering where his Super Bowl MVP trophy is after the big game against Atlanta and that huge comeback. I would expect to see a heavier reliance on him this year as they transition to a new era without TB12.
2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. On second down now. It's White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's coming like clockwork right now for them.
That is caught inside the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run. This is White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter.
Becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical-looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think. Gets outside of the pocket and makes big plays downfield.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing is Wentz. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, it would make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That time, a 6-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards left on 2nd down. These two teams all tied after one.
Tied 7-7.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. But now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got Sanu. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
First down.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. Now a carry for White. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 21. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's third down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
At the 40.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window, you find a bullet in there for the completion.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Wentz, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Wentz to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And that makes it 14-10. So that in 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
So the Patriots coming out now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Sanu out of bounds at the 48.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air again, Newton. He's got White here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Newton. This is White on the screen. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play action. It's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Here's Sanu on the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to number 14.
Mohamed Sanu. 42 yards. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. 25-yard line. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. And we see his collection of highlights. He's always so tough to cover.
He really is, and there are plenty of reasons why. Runs great routes, has an understanding of what defenses want to do against him, and really has a great determination to go up and get the football. He decides it's his and no one else's.
And he's decided that a lot so far in this game. Wentz now on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the 3-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. Wentz now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Wentz connecting with his tight end Goddard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Wentz. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz as his guys are able to regain the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Getting set to go again, Mohamed Sanu is marching back onto the field now. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
A gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 36, Newton caught by Sanu. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And his throw here is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, Can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
On third down, Newton. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Wasser for the Patriot field goal. 33-yard line.
Wasser's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. Really nicely done drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Lose the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A first throw here for the backup, Taylor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Taylor. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Well, Shalik Calhoun gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack on first down, Taylor, there's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor there to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Patriots.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Matthew Slater to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Davion Taylor brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. That will cost 27 yards. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2 in this game. Now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Taylor's pass.
Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Taylor. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Taylor. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Taylor. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up
after the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Taylor. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down, and
this offense was on the move. Now 2 straight in. 3rd and 10. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside there to make the grab. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. The result, 5 in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Slater on the return. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So the Patriots now down by 7. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
He was looking for his tight end, Matt Lacoste there. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Oh, Taylor going to throw. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
For Alex Ellis.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Intended for
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And the lead is up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Patriots 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Slater on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hoyer. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Hoyer. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Taylor going to throw it. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Stay safe, make sure you wash your hands, make sure you wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, and social distance from everybody, and all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.